Welcome back to the Copado Architect Corner. Today we're talking about Copado AI Org Intelligence, and we're going to be creating the user requirements. Welcome back to the Copado Architect Corner. We live in a whole new world now with AI at all phases of design, development, deployment, and Copado AI is seamlessly integrated in the whole experience. We're going to be walking this through in a series of videos showing you the new experience. Today we're going to be focusing in on creating the user requirements and having it automatically create the user story. Let's take a look. So here's Copado AI. This is the interface, which allows you to, looks very similar like a standard AI interface. We have the ability to have specialized agents. In this case, we're going to be doing the plan agent. But first, I'm going to show you that Org Intelligence allows us to interface with both your Copado Governance org and with your Salesforce development orgs. So I'm going to go to my workspace details. I'm going to go to my integrations. And I have my Copado Architect Corner. This is my governance org. And I've connected it to a Salesforce org. So this has been connected to both and is ready to operate. What we're going to do is let me take you in. This is my Copado org. And so let me first show you, here's my pipeline manager. This is a trail environment, a practice environment with two devs, dev 1, dev 2, an int, a UAT hotfix, and a prod. This is what you get when you set up a practice environment, the Copado community. What we're going to be doing is I created a user story seeding some existing metadata. So this is the user story. Let's go over to the user story. And what I did is I created a renewal date. So what we're going to look like is this has been built in dev. I deployed it to integration, and I even back deployed it to dev 2. So this is built in dev 1. We're going to be operating in our example in dev 2 to show you, the capabilities. So if we go to deliver, we can see that this has had a promotion from dev 1 to int, and then we'll see it's had a back promotion from int back to dev 2. So this shows me that I have a admin and a renewal date. And we can even come in here. We go to the object manager. And we're going to go in and let's click right over here to object manager and go take a look. So if I go to account, we'll go to fields. And we're going to see that we have a renewal date. So what I have done is I have successfully pre-built renewal date in dev 1 and deployed to int and back deployed to dev 2. Now we're going to simulate a dev 2 developer who's going to start with some user requirements. And so right now we'll go to our user stories. And if we take a look at our user stories, we just have the default user story and the renewal date. So no other user stories. We'll go take a look. We'll go to all. There are only 2 user stories in this governance org. Now I'm going to come back here to Copado AI, and I'm going to go into this new chat, and I'm going to actually start chatting with the plan agent. And here is a prompt I'm going to say. I'm going to say, can you create a new user story with the following requirements when an account annual revenue, number of employees, or renewal date changes, Salesforce must automatically calculate and update a customer health score. So this is two standard fields, annual revenue, number of employees, and a custom field, renewal date, that we created with a previous user story. So let's see what it does. So this is the plan agent coming in. And you'll notice it's doing its analysis, and it's already detected the renewal date. So with Org Intelligence, it detected the renewal date. It's creating the requirements based on my simple sentence, and it's giving me implementation details. So this is our AI, which is really focused on Salesforce development and DevOps, and you'll see it's doing a fantastic job of detailing out the requirements from a simple sentence. Now you'll notice there are checks and balances. We don't want it to go off and go crazy without some review. So from here, it is waiting for, and I'll go, yes, please create the user story So I'm saying, yes, please create the user story. I want it to be a user story record type, and it's going to go out and create the user story. And you'll see it's generating to the user story and creating it. And let's take a look. So I'm hitting refresh, and you'll notice that there is now a third user story. We're going to click in it. We're going to come in here, and you can see that we have a user story, automated customer health score calculation. We'll have the project. You'll notice that it already has started as, as a sales representative, automatically calculate the health score. We'll say acceptance criteria. We'll see functional specifications. And then it's all detailed out right here. Pretty amazing. Now it even knew what org it was looking into, and you'll see that it linked it in the org I had linked it to is Dev2. So it actually set the credentials and it's all ready to go. So this simple sentence, create the user story, what it went out and reached into the governance org, created the user story. But remember, it had also gone into my Dev2, which is the one I had linked it to. It detected the renewal date, custom field with Org Intelligence, put them together, created the user story. So I'm ready to start implementing. And I can actually be implementing using AI. But from this point, you can go with a simple sentence. You can see existing custom metadata in the org. You can then interface with your Copado pipeline, create your user story, and set you up for development right away. All with the specs, the functional specs, the acceptance criteria. So all with just a single prompt, I'm having to do the heavy lifting for me. We're going to be going deeper into each of the steps of the DevOps lifecycle process in subsequent videos and carrying this example all the way through. So join me again for the next in the series and the Copado Architect Corner, and may the AI be with your org. Make sure you subscribe and like. Thank you very much.